Just trying to catch up on some YouTube today. And as I like to say, inter alia. Catching up on YouTube, inter alia. It's Wednesday, Veterans Day, Armistice Day, November 11th, 2015. I'm going to adjust this thing. It drives me, when things aren't right exactly squared away, it really bothers me. Usually. Let me try to show you this here. You may not be able to see too much of this clearly, but try to look past the tangle of grapevines and the trees and things. And, there's been a lot of reworking and rearranging of dirt. That might be considered the history of the earth, actually. Just God rearranging the dirt. Here, I'm going to show you this. See if you really can see this. This is, they've pretty much gotten their bridge. As Paul kept saying, he kept saying they were going to build a bridge clear across the creek, and I thought, nah, they can't build it clear across the creek. But by golly, they have done. And they've had a guy out there welding it most of the day, welding all of the bars across the creek to the two iron bars there on either side of the creek. Now, how they slipped that other iron bar on this side, I don't know. They got that one past me on that one. So with Mr. Crane here ready to go, and they've got a whole bunch of nifty stuff down there, and I'm not going to walk down there in that mud and show it to you. So I'm neglecting my duty as a YouTuber. But you're going to see it soon enough in the next day or two, I can assure you. I spent the better part of the morning dealing with financial matters on the internet. First of all, it's open enrollment period for this, healthcare.gov marketplace bullshit. The plan that I selected raised my rates from $451 to $518 a month. $518 a month. And, I was able to establish that's the cheapest plan for me where I am. Even though I won't be using a pap smear or, vaccinating my kids or any of that stuff, I still have to pay for that. All right, so then I got thinking, I got this thing from, a billing notice from this insurance thing last month that said I didn't know anything, and I'm thinking that doesn't make any sense at all. So I actually tried to access my account with this insurance account, my plan. And having done so, I found out that the actual paper bill they sent me was incorrect. They wanted 2 months worth of premiums. They wanted the one I should have paid that they said I didn't have to pay. Excuse me. And the one for next month that I would be paying about this time of the month anyway. For December. So they wanted like, you know, $902. So I paid that. You know, but I'll tell you, that took the better part of an hour and 40 minutes to wade my way through that stuff. And then it was like, oh, you know, your password's wrong, your password's wrong, your password's wrong. I had it in my hard copy of the records I made when I did it last year. That's the password. But no, we don't know. We don't recognize you. They didn't even recognize my email as my username. And that's not nearly as much fun as what I'm really doing. Well, there, okay. Well, problem eventually solved. I've been sort of trying to formulate a plan about this mail thing. I think what I'm going to end up doing is either going up there once a week on Saturday to the mailbox or the post office in Sunbury, or going up there on Tuesday and Friday. And I was trying to figure out, I mean, there are a couple of things I probably ought to start paying online with my credit card, because I'm not going to be getting the paper bills, you know, in a timely way. At least any packages I get from Amazon aren't going to be sitting out on the edge of the road. And Lord knows I've been buying a lot of crap on Amazon, but it's stuff that I really sort of need. I mean, I need a really good tripod. I need this viewfinder for my new camera. There's a very definitive manual about my new camera that just came out that I'm going to get. I mean, you know, I didn't buy a lot of stuff for about 4 or 5 or 6 years, because my income was only around $33,000 a year. I just, you know, I couldn't really afford to buy anything other than food and pay taxes. And that's okay. I'm not griping at all. That's how I grew up. So, you know, it's nice to be able to do just a little extra now. But I hope I can sort of, you know, bring it to a halt here soon, because I think I'm nearing the point where all of the things that have broken down, and, well, for example, you know, the vacuum cleaner, we're out of vacuum cleaner belts for the vacuum cleaner. That's not why we haven't been vacuuming, but that may be one of the reasons. You know, so I went out and got I bought 20 belts, so that's $72 worth of vacuum cleaner belts. Now that'll last us probably the better part of, you know, 6-7 years. You know, because, you know, you get about 5 vacuums out of each belt before they break. And I used to vacuum pretty much every 4 or 5 days. You know, when we had the dogs, you had to. Otherwise, you'd just be inundated in hair. I do love bridges. I'm surprised that Paul's taken more of an interest in this bridge than I have done. He's been very much on top of this bridge building, you know, the bridge so they can build a bigger bridge thing. They're gonna run that big crane down there. They're gonna have to do something more on that road here. But right now it's just dirt. I don't think they're gonna run that thing down there just on dirt, but maybe they are. The guy in the green thing's just walking down the putative new ramp there. Don't break your ankle on those damn rocks there, dude. Well, on that note, I want to say bye-bye YouTubers, because that's been about it for the day here. All righty.